There are so many beautiful places around the world. There are so many natural wonders in the world that they can be easily included in a small list. And it is unlikely that different people will reach a complete agreement in preparing this item. The video that you will see of the natural wonders of the world is generally approved by many people, and it seems to show the strangest and most special thing that nature has to offer. Number 1. Sahara. The Sahara, which is known as the largest hot desert in the world, is considered one of the most important natural wonders. This desert covers almost the entire North African continent, and its area is as big as the United States of America. Contrary to popular belief among people, large sand dunes called ergs form only a small part of the desert. Most part of the desert consists of vast, hard, rocky land with very good little sand. The desert receives less than 3 inches of rain per year. Even in the wettest part of the desert, it may rain only twice a week and then no rain for years. Number 2. Halong Bay. Halong Bay, which is located along 120 km coastline in northern Vietnam, is considered one of the natural wonders, and its name literally translates to Dragon's Entry Bay. This bay has thousands of islands covered with thick vegetation and forests, creating a spectacular view of limestone columns. Several islands in this bay are hollowed and contain huge caves. Some of the other islands have a lake inside them, and some of them are places for local fishermen's villages. Number 3. Mount Everest. With a height of 8,848 meters, Mount Everest is known as the highest mountain in the world. This huge structure, which is one of the natural wonders of the world, is located on the border between Nepal and Tibet. This highest mountain in the world attracts climbers from all over the world, although it seems much more difficult to climb than the other 8,000-meter mountain in the world called K2. Everest still has many inherent dangers such as altitude sickness and unfavorable weather. People who are killed during the climb usually leave them where they are, so it is not uncommon to encounter many corpses on the standard route for your ascent. Number 4. Antarctica. Antarctica is on average the coldest, driest, and windiest continent on Earth. Antarctica has the highest average altitude among all continents. Although about 98% of Antarctica is covered by ice, it is technically a desert, which is also the largest on Earth, because there is very little precipitation. The South Pole is colder than the North Pole, because most of the continent is more than 3 kilometers above sea level. And on the other hand, the North Ocean covers the North Pole region and causes more adjustment in its temperature. The life of animals in Antarctica is also considered a natural wonder, and penguins, blue whales, and some other animals live only there. Number 5. Great Barrier Reef. The Great Sea Dune is the largest coral reef system in the world, which is spread over an area of more than 3,000 kilometers. One of the natural wonders of these reefs is that they are the largest structure in the world made by living organisms, and are also the only coral reefs on the planet that can be seen from space. These structures are made up of billions of tiny living things stuck together. These structures also host some wildlife including green sea turtle, dolphins, whales, eels, and clownfish. Number 6. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon, which is located in the north of Arizona, is one of the natural wonders of the world and also one of the major tourist attractions in the United States. The gaps in this valley were created by the Colorado River over several million years, so that the depth of these valleys is up to 6 other kilometers, and the length is nearly 446 kilometers. The Grand Canyon is not the deepest or the longest canyon in the world, but it has enough complex and colorful landscape that make visitors from all over the world come to this place. Number 7. Iguazu Falls. One of the natural miracles and wonders in the world is Iguazu Falls on the border between Brazil and Argentina. The structure of this waterfall consists of 275 falls along the Iguazu River. Most of these waterfalls are about 64 meters high. The most interesting among all these places is Devil's Throat, which has a U-shaped design and is 82 meters high, 150 meters wide, and 700 meters long. Number 8. Amazon. Amazon is the largest river in the world, so that the volume of water that flows in it is 1/5 of the amount of water that flows in all the rivers of the world. More than 3,009 species of fish live in this river, as well as many other new species that are still unknown. The Amazon rainforest also includes more than half of the remaining rainforest on Earth. In addition, as the largest tropical rainforest, The Amazon has a unique biodiversity of living organisms. One of the natural wonders in the Amazon is that for every 10 known species of creature in the world, one of them lives in the Amazon. Number 9. Galapagos Islands. Galapagos Island is one of the smallest volcanic archipelago belonging to Ecuador, which is located in the eastern Pacific Ocean. These islands are completely remote and not easily accessible, as they are located about 1,000 kilometers west of the South American continent. These archipelagos, which are one of the natural wonders of the world, have gained their fame because of the unique ecosystem of their islands, which inspired Darwin's theory of natural selection. Number 10. Serengeti. The Serengeti ecosystem is located at the northwest of Tanzania and extends to the southwest of Kenya. This region, which is known as one of the natural wonders of the world, hosts the largest mass migration of mammals on the planet. In addition, one of the most breathtaking events in animal kingdom will also take place in this place. African nature tours follow 1 million wild animals along with 200,000 giraffes here. These animals will start their 500 kilometers journey from the southern Serengeti in Tanzania and will move toward the northern line in the Masai Mara National Park in Kenya. The largest migration of mammals is probably one of the most exceptional and also the most surprising natural events in the world. Number 11. Tibble Mountain. A mountain whose peak is flat. The mountain has created a strange landscape in the city of Cape Town and has become one of its tourist attractions. The height of this mountain reached 1,087 meters and its flat peak is 3 kilometers long. White clouds cover Tibble Mountain most of the time. This cloud have caused the growth of many plants in this area. Number 12. Port-au-Prince National Park. The municipality of Port-au-Prince took over the management of the park in 1992. It is possible to enter this underground river through a short walk or canoe from Sabang City. In the year 2000, a second flow for underground river was discovered. That means there are small waterfalls inside the cave. They also found a large dome at a height of 300 meters from the river. So far, strange rocks, big spider, deep cracks filled with water. Water channels and other deep caves are the thing that scientists have managed to discover. It is almost impossible to detect its continuation due to the lack of oxygen. Number 13. Halong Bay. Halong Bay is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites and a popular tourist destination in Vietnam. This bay belongs to Halong City. Its distinctive feature is thousands of islands in different sizes and shapes. Halong Bay is the center of a larger area called Bai Tu Long Bay in the northeast. Its area reached 1,553 square kilometers, which includes a total of 2,000 islands. The main center of the bay has an area of 334 square kilometers, and the density of its island is 775. Prehistoric man lived in this area about tens of thousands of years ago.